today.
Let the little people madness begin.
7 Little Johnstons sit down with Kellie and Ben. The ups
Amazing.
and downs.
They've been through quite a bit of drama.
Of life on TV. Plus, Just Ask.
Who's the messiest?
Family secrets revealed. Then,
One syringe of filler in Hollywood, $500. Wow.
get that celebrity glow.
Drew Barrymore loves this stuff.
PopSugar picks.
This is only $30 compared to $350.
At a fraction of the price.
Thank you very much.
How we doing?
Thank you.
Ben?
Appreciate it.
All right. How we doing, y'all?
Thank
Good?
you so much. Welcome, Pickler and Ben.
All right, Ben doesn't have a car
Keep rubbing it in.
still. Doesn't have a car here in Nashville, so he uses Uber and Lyft to get around.
Yes, and I love it because I don't have, you're my only friend. You and your husband are my only friends. And in the time that we've been doing the show, we've had 5 of my Uber drivers
Yes.
on this program.
Like a ballroom dancer.
Yeah, like
Yes.
I'd be talking to one of the drivers and I'd be like, oh, I'm a break dancer. And I'm like, oh my gosh, let's see some moves. And we do them on the street. And then I'm like, come on the show. And then he teaches us how to break dance.
Yes.
So it's always fun. We always have a lot of fun with them.
Well, an Uber driver in Seattle has gone viral for offering an interesting service, a ride-type menu where you can choose your own riding adventure.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Like a choose your own adventure kind of book.
Yeah,
But an
definitely.
Uber. Driver George offers the stand-up experience where he tells you about things that are funny, from prison stories to other poor life choices I've made. Tells you about prison. That's hilarious.
It's great. Uh-huh. You're
Look at
like,
my
get me out of the car.
I know, right? Yeah.
Then there's
Goodbye.
the silent ride.
Oh.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
So no
but
talking
nothing.
whatsoever. No talking whatsoever. Then there's the therapy ride. He explains, you got something on your mind? Let me help take it off.
I think he would drop me off the side of the road.
2 seconds. You get 1 block with you. And he talks to you about therapy. So he gives you therapy.
Like Dr. Phil's driving you.
There are guys in the city that have stands, though, in the middle of the street that say, I will give you advice for like $3. And you can give
Really?
them $3. And they listen to your problems. And it's very, people see it as therapeutic. So it's like, they just want somebody to listen to them.
There's also the creepy ride.
Oh.
He says he doesn't say anything. I just look at you from time to time in the rearview mirror, all creepy like.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Finally, I love this. There's the rude ride where he says he'll push the limits of everything offensive. Just go to New York and call an Uber. You get the same thing every time.
All right. He also says he has chargers for every type of cell phone. Thoughtful.
Very
I
thoughtful.
think. I love that.
I always look for that when I go take an Uber. You have a charger, and they always offer you like mints. I always find
Yeah.
that I always want to tip those guys because they seem like they're going the extra mile. Well, you guys, we have such a fun show already. PopSugar's trend spotter and influence, KIRBIE Johnson, is bringing us Hollywood-inspired beauty treatments for less.
Then they got their big break way back on the 4th season of America's Got Talent. The Texas Tenors are serenading us with one of their biggest hits. But first, they've been entertaining TLC viewers on their hit series, 7 Little Johnstons, since 2015. They're a one-of-a-kind family, and their lives are more intriguing and fun than ever as they embark on their 5th season.
Take a look.
I'm Amber,
I'm Trent.
and we have 5 kids.
Some people call us the biggest little family in the world.
But you can just call us the Johnstons. This year, we decided to surprise the kids for Christmas with a trip to New York. Emma and Alex are taking a dance class to get ready for the upcoming Valentine's dance.
I am a little nervous and excited.
Woo! Do you personally have to have a date to go to prom?
No, but if somebody asks me, I'm gonna say sure.
All right, y'all, please welcome the Johnsons' mom and dad, Amber and Trent, and their children, Alex, Emma, Jonah, Anna, and Elizabeth.
Hey, guys.
Thank y'all for being with us
Welcome.
today.
Thank you for having us.
Elizabeth, did you say yes to that courageous young man, that soccer player?
I sure did say yes. I was very, very surprised in that whole moment. It was after a soccer game. We lost it. I was really mad. Then all of a sudden, I turn around, and there he is with this big poster, and I was just like, I like shook my head yes. I didn't really say yes. I just went, yeah, okay.
How was the family trip to New York?
Our trip to New York was amazing. We did so many things in 4 days. We went to Times Square. We went to Koreatown.
We rode the subway.
Coney
Is
Island.
this
That
your
smells
first
good,
time
right?
going to New
Yeah.
York?
No.
Actually, like doing tourist
Like being a
things?
tourist.
Yes.
It's
this was
usually
our
for
first time.
work, business, so you actually got to go and be
We
present.
did it. We
We
even
did.
did a taxi
awesome.
ride. That was
It
amazing.
was a real life.
You guys live on the edge.
Oh, yeah.
You know, getting on the subway in New York when there's 7 little people all walk on and step on the train at one time, and you know, it's shocking to us as,
Right.
as we're from Middle Georgia, but then
Right.
everybody that was on the subway at the time were like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys need security around you constantly because people are always wanting to take pictures with you and they're big fans of the show?
One of the things that we have really strived ever since we started the show is, you know, obviously to remain just being us, but keeping life as normal as possible
Right.
for the kids and for ourselves. And,
Definitely.
you know, I won't say that we take a picture with every single person that asks, but we really strive to do as many, you know, as
Right.
possible. But we do live our normal
And
lives.
sometimes security, that can bring more attention, right?
security and cameras sometimes will bring more. And you know, this is a full-time job for us. We
Right,
still,
it
Amber and I
is.
still keep our regular day jobs, but it's important for us as parents to keep the kids grounded.
Right.
It's not, well, we have a television show, look at us.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of times when we meet people or people see us in public and they come up and they meet us, it's almost like they're disappointed because like, oh, hey, y'all the Johnsons. We're like, hey, how are you? Good to see you. And we talk to them just like normal people.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
And
they
it's not
love
like
that, though.
they do, and you know, we'll say, y'all want to take a picture? You know, so
Yeah.
we make everybody be in a picture
And the
because that
kids
picture
are
can be
like-
tracked and followed.
Yeah.
So when they're in the picture behind
The
us,
kids are like, oh, great, another picture.
But you said you still maintain your other jobs outside the TV show. So how do you balance? I mean, that's got to be so incredibly hard to balance all that work.
Super Mom!
I think, thank you. One of the things going into, you know, doing a TV show, we really kept it up front with the production company is that we do want to maintain the kids going to public school and us working jobs. And so they are great about working around our schedules,
Right.
and we work a lot.
Yeah.
We just do.
when this ride started with us, Amber and I sat down with each other. Just one night, we just sat down with each other, and then we shared it with the kids that, you know, we see a lot of different outcomes on shows. And I told her that most importantly is our family and our marriage. And I told her when we start this ride, we're going to be happily married, and we're going to have 5 kids, and they're good raised kids. And when this fun ride is over, we still need to be happily married and have 5
Right.
good kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so far, it's working.
Yeah. So what
We
made
haven't
you?
killed
Yes, I know. Knock on wood. No.
Not to say we don't have tough times.
Yeah.
But that's life.
Right.
Right.
It is.
That's marriage.
Ups, downs, everything. What made you decide to do a reality show?
Honestly, I think as a family, we, you know, would obviously get noticed quite a bit out in public. A lot of times it would be negative, you know, pointing, mocking. You have 7 little
Negative?
people. Yes. So it was kind of, we did an interview for Anderson Cooper.
Uh-huh.
And after that, we actually were kind of asked, you know, would you be interested in this? And we all, Trent and I first, but then we brought it to the kids, you know, it was like, hey, we're already noticed. Like, why don't we try to turn some of the negative into a positive, share our story with the world, kind of put it out there of who we are, what we do every day.
And educate people.
And educate people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's what we've been doing.
You guys don't fight over screen time or anything, right? No.
Not one bit.
No.
I would say coming from a small town really helps because they get used to the normalness of the cameras being around. So it's just an everyday thing. And you know, that makes it 10 times more easier because we realize going out of our town, it's a big change when people tend to flock the group and are asking for pictures and stuff.
Absolutely. Anna, what's it been like for you?
For school-wise, it's normal. I mean, I've found my friends, and I mean, like when I transferred from a public school to a private school, it's been better and found my friends. But going to school, it's normal. Obviously, when this new season starts, there's going to be people coming up, be like, "Oh, I love the episode."
And I saw you guys shaking a tail feather in the video. You guys
They were
dancers?
flossing.
It was flossing. I'm learning all kinds of the terms. I'm learning the terms.
Yeah.
So this is
Yes.
very difficult. So Alex, I mean, you guys love to dance?
Yeah, I like to dance, like, mainly, like, when we go to like, the LPA conventions, like, I would do, like, to bust some dance moves with my friends.
They're the best of dance.
I
Do you have
love
a
it.
favorite move? what are the kids doing nowadays?
Well, Emma, come
Oh,
on.
Emma,
Come on.
oh, we get to see it. All
Are you
right.
choreographing something?
Show us.
Well, Emma, do the floss.
Feel it, feel
You
it.
do the floss.
Yeah,
This
you
is
got
the floss.
Oh, we know the floss. Yes,
Yeah,
that
we
was the
know the
floss.
I always like bruise
Can't
my
do the
legs.
floss.
I always
This
hit
one.
myself.
I guess, well, this one's called the shoe, and I'm not too good at this, just to
Right.
warn you, but it goes something like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen both those moves. I've seen that move. I've seen that move on Instagram. So I'm
still
kind of
learning.
cool with that. Yeah.
We're working.
We're working. Yeah, we're doing our. How is it for being on TV for you guys?
It's been, like, normal. Like, I have had a few friends, like, have been, like, talking about the show, but it's just been normal, because I guess, like, at a young age, it's normal.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Well, you've been able to keep your feet on solid ground. The
Except when you're
parenting.
dancing, though, because you're moving around a lot.
Yeah.
All right, more with the Johnston family when we come back.
Stick around.
This year we are hosting our Little People of America chapter party at our home. We are expecting 137.
Holy.
Let the little people madness begin. That's yours!
All right, we're back with the Johnston family with TLC. 7 Little Johnsons.
That was a clip from the new season when the family hosted a Little People of America event at the house. How many people?
Some people counted 138. I've only
Yeah.
counted 141 at that. That was not including the Johnstons and the crew.
My gosh.
All right, now you say that it's important to educate other people, connect with people with dwarfism.
It is. We are members of our organization, Little People of America, which is, it's worldwide, but then it's broke down into districts and then further into chapters. And, obviously with our busy schedule, it's hard sometimes to get to our meetings. But it's very, very important, especially with the kids, to be around other little people and to be a support system for, we have more average sized people in our organization than we do little people because the parents. So being able to, help them out as well as, we all get the support too, just being around people of our own kind, to be honest. I mean,
Right.
we relate. Even if we've never met you a day in our life, we instantly
get it.
relate.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's, every now and then when we go to our national conference, which is always in the summertime, it's great to go somewhere where everything is brought down to our world.
Right.
I mean, we live in an advertised world all year long. So when we can walk out on the dance floor and there's 500 or 600 of our friends out there dancing, and you're 4 foot tall and you can look all the way across the dance floor.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Is it like crazy partying too, though?
Oh, crazy
It's like nuts, yeah.
Crazy party.
And you guys all go? All the kids
Yeah.
go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so.
Awesome.
And you got a new house, but you maintained it as an average person level everything. You didn't modify it.
Everything's
Counters,
standard height.
everything.
Why is
Oh,
that?
yeah.
So in all of our homes, Trent and I guess a lot of it has to do with how we were raised, but we have never modified. We feel that it's important to raise the kids in a home that they can learn how to adapt. So when they go out to their friends or out in public, they know how to do it. Because obviously, we want our kids to be in mainstream society, and this just gives them opportunity as we were raising them to learn, how to work in a bathroom that the counter is, of average height. And then also, a lot of our family members and our friends are all average. So when they come over, we know how to make do with it. So we want people to feel comfortable in our home as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's dwarf training in progress. I mean, life training. And now I'm not saying later on in life when Amber and I get older and, we don't want to hike up on stools anymore and reach across tall, we may modify the counter for us, which is just going to accommodate our living easier as we get
Right.
I
older.
was gonna
So
tell you, this getting old thing, it's
It's
hard.
fun, right?
It is
I tell
hard.
people, we do almost twice as much as what everybody does in a day because we walk twice as far. We take more steps.
Right.
We have to climb more, step up higher. struggle to reach farther. So it's tough after a while. And, you know, but that's not a woe me, that's a I can do it.
Yeah, I got this. Yeah, definitely. What are, if you don't mind me asking, what are some of the challenges that you face with raising teenagers that have dwarfism?
Oh boy.
I got an old boy.
Yeah.
Teenagers.
So, you know, raising teenagers in general is the
Little
hardest
tricky.
job on this planet.
Right.
I think if, you know, God had given everybody a teenager first, this world would be very
A lot
much
different.
smaller.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think some of the biggest challenges with raising dwarf teenagers, you know, obviously dating and relationships and all that good stuff sometimes is a little challenging. But overall, you know, social media is tough.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah,
really
it
tough.
can be brutal.
And so raising a
war in
child
its own,
nowadays
yeah. It
is hard because it's not just about, you know, teaching them the do's and don'ts and the rights and wrongs of just everyday life. It's all about that phone.
Yeah.
Right.
So what
Absolutely.
challenges have you guys faced regarding that, regarding social media?
I speak for myself, but I haven't really had any challenges particularly. I think it's different being that I'm a guy. We don't really consider the drama to play an effect with any friendship that maintains between us. I can tell growing up with these two that they've been through quite a bit of drama, and it's no fun for everybody when one's you know, upset.
Right.
So.
And we have had some parenting challenges with social media. You know, we're not perfect, so
I'd be throwing that phone in the garbage in 2 seconds. I mean, I don't know how, because I have
You have two of 'em.
youngsters, and when they
Yeah.
get to teenage, I mean, like, you're not allowed to have phone. You're playing Nintendo. You're not even
But you
playing
know,
Xbox.
It's tough though because
The
it's
old
just
school
cool.
Nintendo.
You like
Old school.
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Old school Nintendo? Get out of here. Is that making a
Really?
comeback too?
Alex.
Are kids flossing and playing Nintendo now?
I guess.
Oh my God.
we were in New
Well,
York.
That is amazing.
He went to Nintendo World when we were in New York.
Purchase
So.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
You
I'm
did.
impressed.
That was really fun.
All right.
What's your favorite Nintendo game? Real quick, what's your favorite Nintendo game? Do you have one?
Probably Super Mario 64.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I was good at that, actually. I'm not joking. Yeah. All right. Well, we have to take a quick break.
More with the Johnstons when we come back. We are back with the Johnston family from TLC's 7 Little Johnstons.
All right. Well, we want to get to know the Johnston family better. So we've come up with a series of questions for them.
Everyone feel free to answer. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
Let's do it.
Now, who is the best cook in the family?
Best cook.
Mom.
Mom. Everybody wants mom.
Yeah. Do you let the kids cook at all, ever?
Oh, they do. They do now. The older ones. Now,
Oh,
out of
yeah.
the kids,
Elizabeth's
Miss
like
Anna,
Yeah, Elizabeth.
she can burn some ramen
Yep.
noodles.
Who is the funniest in the family?
I think it's a tie between Jonah and Dad. Like Jonah, he can give these one-liners that are just like
Quick.
But
Hilarious.
Alex is pretty funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the boys.
It's the
Yeah.
boys. The
Yeah, the
boys
boys.
definitely.
All right. Who takes the longest to get ready?
Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth.
That was fast.
You got called out.
Or Emma. Emma, like in the morning,
Yes,
is
yeah.
so
She takes
slow.
Yeah, that's
forever.
right.
What? How? I mean, I'm not gonna even ask. I'm just gonna say.
Getting up for school, she dreads that. Like it's awful. I have to literally drag her,
Put her feet on the floor.
put her feet on the floor.
To get to school? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who is the best dancer?
Oh, Emma.
You know that
That's
answer.
Emma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Emma.
I know. We all made a beeline for you.
Yeah.
I would say Emma.
Definitely.
Yeah,
She's
definitely.
already a cheerleader, so she's
Yeah.
got the
Yeah.
advantage.
Mom and Dad
Wonderful.
used to have a little jazz and rhythm.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Singing.
Eh,
It was before they were ever around.
Well, it was
You want to
before
remember
the
the Dirty
floss.
Dancing
Right.
scene where y'all try to pull off that move and
Oh, the lift?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were getting
Lift?
old. Yeah, we did the lift and we fell real quick.
You're having the time of your life, right?
Right. We have
Right.
grown up just in different
Aries.
Right.
different-
Right. Filling out.
different measures.
Filling out. We call
Who's
it.
the
yeah.
most competitive?
Emma.
Emma, yeah, definitely. Emma.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Jonah. Jonah
But
is
as
I can accept to lose though.
You
Emma-
can't accept to lose?
Yeah,
No?
She doesn't like to
No.
know.
Oh, yeah.
Who is, well, we talked about your cooking. Who's the messiest?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I said that.
Is your
He's the
room messy
messiest
though?
Overall.
Yeah.
It's not just cooking, it's like overall messy.
The house, the room, the car.
car.
You're wearing a bow tie. How can you be messy? You're so dapper. What's going on, man?
Keeps this good,
yeah,
but
I don't
everything
know.
else.
Yeah.
He keeps himself clean, but everything else, no.
Is a mess.
If you see this walk out of his room, you're like, how did you get to here?
Right, yeah. It's hidden somewhere.
All right.
It's a lot of time.
Who's the most uptight?
Probably me.
Mom, you gotta be uptight.
I would say
Right, you
Mom
gotta
Anna.
keep everybody in line.
Yes.
Mom Anna or again this one, because they'll go shopping and they all have their own little debit cards now, and just
Yeah, but I'm the
Coincidentally-
most uptight over everything.
coincidentally they'll go shopping and she'll forget her purse at home.
Oh, yeah.
What a
I love
very
that.
coincident.
Always
Who
leave
has
the wallet
the-
at home.
The best sense of style.
Me.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
Wow. Everybody's just saying that you guys all agreed on every
no.
question except for this one. You're all just pointing at yourselves now.
Yeah.
I'm the one. Mom will come in the room and be
Yeah.
like, Emma, what shoes should you do? And then
I
I
would
think
say
black. My mom,
Elizabeth-
black and brown don't go together.
I've
it's
come
gotta
out
be-
Probably
wearing every
Elizabeth
outfit, and
and
I've
Jonah.
never got a decline.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. What's your favorite thing to do together as a family?
Go on vacations.
Something competitive or vacation.
No, something competitive.
We'd love to.
A competitive
compete.
vacation.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to compete on where we're
Which,
going
let me
next.
tell you, New York was a competitive vacation.
Yeah.
Real,
Oh,
how
yeah.
so?
We not only rode a taxi, but we raced in the taxi.
We had a cab
Yes.
race.
So
You were
yes,
in the cab racing each other?
racing
Well,
each other.
see, we're such a large family. Like
We
in
can't
New
say
York,
that.
it's hard for us to like
Take one
go to a mom and
cab.
pop shop restaurant to get a table for 7. You know, there's so
Right.
many, but for all of us to get in a cab, we can't. So we have to split up.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
We had a little cab race.
They love racing, those things,
love
man.
it.
The cab.
And Emma and Alex, what?
Lost.
We lost.
We lost.
No.
It's all right.
Well, you're here living, so that's important when you're in a taxi cab in New York City because you never know where that's going to go. What's one thing your family can't live without?
Coffee.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Mama can't live without coffee.
It's starting to be everybody.
Everybody.
It is.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, I don't say this for a sentimental point, but whenever Jonah's off at a buddy's house all weekend, or she's at cheerleading somewhere, and somebody's missing from the home for 2 or 3 days, it starts wearing on the others. I mean, it just happens,
Right.
and we're definitely tight knit. So
That's awesome.
Which is good. So
Yeah.
it should be.
yeah,
Right?
I mean, when 19-year-old big brother starts asking, "When's Emma coming home? When's Emma?" You know,
Yeah.
And then I come home and she's in my room because I have my own room. Them
Uh-huh.
two share. She's like, Elizabeth, are you going somewhere? I'm like, yeah. She's like, can I stay in your room? Because I don't like her. I'm like, okay. And then I'll find her in my bed. And she like moved her whole room into my room. I'm like, oh, you made yourself at home.
Yep.
I love it. All right. Thank you, Johnson.
Thank you guys very much.
Yeah.
You can catch a new season of 7 Little Johnstons on TLC.
Coming up, PopSugar's KIRBIE Johnson with celebrity-inspired beauty treatments. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you guys. Thanks for making the trip. We all know celebrities will do whatever it takes to get red carpet ready, often spending thousands of dollars on cutting-edge beauty treatments.
Just recently, PopSugar's beauty reporter, KIRBIE Johnson, stopped by to show us how to get that same glamorous glow at home for the fraction of the price.
Take a look. What's up?
Happy to have you back. How are you?
having me back, guys.
This is very important stuff because people always want that great look that at least celebrities have, but they can't afford to
And
get
you've
the
been
treatments.
dying to get that glow.
I need the glow.
Well, I'm here for you guys today.
Thank you. What's first?
Okay, so if you see anybody on the big screen or the small screen, chances are they've had filler or an injectable put into their skin. But it can cost a pretty
Ben.
penny.
I have gotten a few
Ben, have
fillers.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know how it goes. And it can cost a pretty penny, but there is an at-home option that's actually really effective
Cool.
for a fraction of the price. It's
Okay.
called Fillerina.
Fillerina.
Fillerina. All right, Ben, are you ready for some injections?
Wait, does that you inject yourself?
No, guys, come on. It's not an
Okay.
actual needle. It's just a really clever application tool, okay?
Okay.
So this inside here is a hyaluronic acid blend of serums. It has 6 to 8 different types of hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid, y'all are probably thinking,
Yeah,
what is that?
I'm neurotic. I don't know what hyaluronic is, but
It's actually something that you make in your body, but as you age, it depletes over time. So we're constantly trying to find a way to reinforce it back into our skin. And with this serum, it's gonna penetrate the skin deeply. It's gonna give your skin a lift and a glow.
Right.
And it's actually a 14-day treatment. So you do it for 14 days
Oh, wow.
straight, and you start with the serum right here. And then you go to the moisturizer. So see, you can play with it.
So you said you just
Look
put
at
it
that.
on the surface
Yep.
and it penetrates the skin, you
Check
said.
it out. Put it on the surface, rub it right in.
Oh my God, your hand looks amazing. Look at that. Boom.
I'm 10 years younger instantly.
Yeah, unbelievable.
But you just rub it in, and then you finish with the moisturizer, and then after 14 days, you're gonna notice a beautiful glow to your skin. It's gonna be a lot plumper, and it's gonna be firmer too.
Yeah.
See, Mom, you can do it at home now.
Okay, so this costs $150 for the 14-day kit. Compared to the thousands of dollars that you would probably have to spend on getting one syringe of filler.
That's just one.
Right.
One syringe of filler in Hollywood, $500.
Wow.
For one syringe.
How long does this last for?
3 months.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Interesting.
So after
Get you to
14
summer.
days, you're good for 3 months.
Cool, love it.
All right. This next treatment is called the dragon mask, right?
That sounds safe.
Okay, so the dragon mask, yes, that's what people like to call it on Instagram, but it's actually called the plasmatic enzyme facial. It uses carbon dioxide to not only start blood circulation, but also to increase lymphatic drainage. So when you get a massage, you might notice that that lymphatic drainage is happening because it's removing toxins from your body. This is removing it from your face.
Right.
So it's gonna sculpt, it's gonna contour, it's gonna give you this beautiful glow. That's me in the plasmatic enzyme treatment.
You look like a dragon.
It makes you look super scaly. That's Drew Barrymore wearing Hanicure, the at-home option.
This is the one here. This is the one right here.
Right.
So this is the at-home option. It works the same way as the plasmatic enzyme treatment in that it's gonna give you this lifted, firmer effect. That's me after the plasmatic treatment. You can see I'm really red, right?
Yeah.
That's because all that blood is coming to the surface
Oh, yeah.
and it kind of pulsates on the skin. It's really kind of a bizarre feeling. And then a week later, my skin, that's my skin right there. No filter,
Glowing.
nothing,
Beautiful.
glowing. I
Yeah.
was really happy with that. No makeup either.
Beautiful.
No makeup. So this version, the Hanicure mask, you've probably seen it on Facebook because it's really popular there.
Right.
And Drew Barrymore loves this stuff. You put it on, you mix it together with a little brush in the capsule, kind of like a little science experiment. You can play with it.
Yeah.
And you leave it on for about 20 to 30 minutes and rinse it off, and then instantly you have this firmer, more lifted look.
What does this cost, this one right here?
This is only $30
Oh,
compared
wow.
to $350 for the plasmatic facial.
That's great.
Wow.
Yep.
Awesome.
Let's move on.
Wonderful. What do we have here?
Okay.
Everything looks dangerous that you're in front of you
everyone's
right
terrified. They're like, why would I buy
But
this?
it's safe. It's
But
good.
it's totally safe. It's not invasive at all. So these are cups, and cupping is really popular in ancient Chinese medicine. It's been around for ages. You've probably seen athletes like Michael
Michael
Phelps.
now. In the back, they do it on their back,
Yep,
right?
and even Goop herself, Gwyneth Paltrow, loves cupping. But in Korea, they use it a lot in facials. And so it can have that same lymphatic effect where it's gonna lift and sculpt, and it feels like an amazing face massage.
Right.
But you know, when you go to the spa, you're gonna pay $150 to $200 to
Right.
get something like this.
these are
With
cool.
Skin Gym, these 4 facial cups only cost $28 for the entire kit.
Oh,
So
wow.
all you do is you take one of the cups,
Do it.
you put the little, well, you can.
Is it gonna make
make
a
a
red?
pop.
Is this for big faces and that's for small faces?
Yeah. This is for under the eye,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Ben.
You see that?
And then you, yeah.
It's releasing the toxins. and
Exactly.
stuff,
Oh, a
right?
pimple came out.
Oh yeah, no, that's my nose, Kelly.
But what would you actually would do is use a serum on your face first, and then you would smooth it because you don't want to pull and tug on the skin, right? That's the last thing you want to do. So you just put on the serum.
Because that breaks the elasticity in your skin, right?
Yes.
My
yes.
gosh, you're so
I'm
good
a
at
beauty
this.
school dropout.
Yes. You know,
Went to
girl.
school to be an esthetician.
You know this. Yes,
I'm a
exactly.
weird skin person.
So you just want to be careful, but definitely use a lotion or a serum with these guys. But it's so much. They're fun and they feel really good, and it's something you can do on your own, which I love.
Right.
You do it to your wife
Awesome.
if you know, kind of.
Why ain't your wife?
Okay, lastly, we have microcurrent treatments. Have you guys heard of microcurrent
I think we've
treatments?
tried these. Yeah, I think we've definitely tried these.
They are so much fun, but every celebrity on the red carpet has gotten a microcurrent treatment before the event because of that instant lift that it gives. It kind of just tightens the muscle and makes your face look like you have, you know, gone back 10 to 20 years. Now there's a spa in New York called
You're
Tracy Martin.
excited.
Yeah,
Right.
you are smiling and excited. So there's a spa in New York called Tracy's Martin Spa. Every celebrity goes there, from Rihanna to Kate Winslet. They trust her with this microcurrent facial, and she really put it on the map. But it's kind of pricey. It's $450 for that one facial.
What do you
But
do?
there's this at-home,
It's like this.
Yep. Well, you need to put the serum on first, but we
serum.
don't want to mess with
Younger
your face.
already.
So there's this ionic serum, guys, that is really good for your skin. So you're gonna put that on first, and then you're gonna take the new Face Fix, which is a travel-friendly version of a microcurrent device. Turn it on, okay? It's vibrating right now.
Yeah.
and you're just gonna go over different parts of your face, whether it's your smile lines, crow's feet, 11s. It's gonna instantly smooth out.
That's an 11.
Right in the middle where you squint.
Oh, that's an 11?
Yep.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have 111. That's what I have.
That just means you're a happy person,
Yes,
right?
I am,
Like
'cause I have
smiling.
a-
Yeah.
Let me see your 11. Oh, you got it. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I do. I'm like 1,000.
Yeah.
1,011.
Well, don't worry. I think you look beautiful regardless. You don't even need
Well,
anything, right?
How quickly does this work? Thank you.
So much makeup on
How
this
quickly
now.
does this work? So you put it on.
You put it on, and within 3 minutes, guys,
3 minutes.
you're gonna have an instant lift. So, like, if you have a Tinder date, just one
If you have a
brow lift.
Tinder date.
A Tinder date.
Yeah.
Tinder.
If you want to look nothing
Kellie.
like your picture in Tinder, you use one of
Oh,
these.
the app, the swipe thing.
Swipe left, swipe
I've
right.
been married for a long time. I don't
Yeah.
know anything
Darling.
about the Tinder.
Well, it's okay because I would swipe right on the new face. It's $149 compared to the $450, and you can keep it with you in your purse, travel with it, and you can
Great
use it
for the
more often than
flights,
once.
right?
Exactly.
Whip it on the subway. Just start doing on the subway.
Everyone's like, "What are you doing to your face?"
Oh, I'm getting my face all ready because I got a Tinder date.
You make yourself look really excited on one side, not the
Just
other.
really upset, yeah,
like a
it's
little
like happy
eyebrow
it's
lift,
a
like The
two-face.
Rock. Yeah,
Two-face.
exactly.
Perfect.
Thank
Well,
you,
thank
Kirby.
you,
Of course,
Thank you very much, Kirby.
Our thanks to KIRBIE Johnson.
Coming up, breakout stars from America's Got Talent, the Texas Tenors are here.
We'll be right back.
They say everything is bigger in Texas, and this next group proves it. J.C. Fisher, John Hagen, and Marcus Collins are better known as the Texas Tenors, and they're considered one of the most successful music groups to come out of America's Got Talent.
They just made a triumphant return to the AGT Champions Edition. Now they're touring the country for their 10th anniversary tour.
They stopped by to perform their hit Rise. Take a look.
You can build castles in the air, curse the dark, say life isn't fair. You know where that'll get you, don't you? Nowhere. You shake your fist at the rain, ask the sun who's to blame, or go find your dream and make it shine again. If you feel it, believe it, it's right within reach. Don't hold back anymore. What are you waiting for? 'Cause life can change in a moment, and time is gone before you know it. So seize the day with no regrets. You've got the power, don't forget. Just find the strength you know you have inside, and rise. Higher than you thought you could, stronger than you knew you would. Don't stop until you touch the sky. 'Cause life can change in a moment, and time is gone before you know it. So seize the day with no regrets. You've got the power, don't forget. Just find the strength you know you have inside, and rise. Just rise. Just rise. Thank you.
Amazing!
Great job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, this song has a special meaning to you guys, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Actually, it was written by the gentleman who's standing back here playing bass. His daughter co-wrote that song, and Has a lot of special meaning to us.
Now here in Nashville.
Inspirational and uplifting song, you know.
Definitely. Now, how did the group first come together?
What was it, 9, 10 years ago? We were, it was, the economy was down a little bit. We were all solo singers, but it was tough to get jobs, and we were starting to do some construction, John and I, and we would just kind of joke around and play 3 tenors CD every once in a while with the opera tenors, and he came in one day and started singing. I hadn't heard him sing before. When I heard him sing that day, a light bulb switched in, and I thought, man, I got to sing with this guy someday.
Yeah.
And Marcus and I had been friends already for like 20 years, and we had always had an idea to do something on a reality show. We thought it would be a great idea. And 10 years later, we're still doing it.
I have a dumb musical question, because I don't know anything about music. As tenors, how do you sound? Don't you have to sound, wouldn't you sound the same as all tenors, or are there different levels of tenor?
Oh, there's different kinds of tenors. And,
Okay.
And we're doing different genres before we got together. And I was really immersed in the opera world. JC had done some opera, but was in the country and pop. And Marcus has done a lot of Broadway and popular things. And so we have very different timbres to our voice and colors. And it works for us. You know, we're tenors. We're different kinds of tenors, but that gives us more color to work with.
The harmony's amazing.
You've been able to marry it together, and it's so beautiful. Yeah. How did AGT change your lives?
Oh, completely. I mean, we were struggling to pay the bills, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, and then we had this opportunity on America's Got Talent 10 years ago, and we haven't looked back since. We've been touring ever since.
So great.
1,300 concerts.
That stage has the power to make dreams become a reality.
It does.
For sure.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We
Thank
appreciate
y'all
it. Thank you. Thank you to the Texas Tenors, JC, John, and Marcus. Their album Rise is out now.
We'll be right back. Ray, we heard about our next guest from one of our team members here at the show who says he discovered the best cheesecake in town.
This place sells more than 40 flavors and even lets customers design their own cheesecakes. Obviously, we had to try it for ourselves.
From the Cake Project, y'all please welcome J.P. Smith. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing?
I'm good, I'm great.
40 flavors. Can you just give us a couple of your favorites?
My favorite by far is the banana pudding cheesecake.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, it reminds me of my mother's banana pudding. It's awesome. Yeah.
Your mother made banana pudding, and you implemented it into a cheesecake?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Sweet.
It's amazing.
That's like heaven.
What are some of your favorite combos?
The maple bacon is probably the weirdest combo. A friend of mine.
Maple bacon?
Yeah. A friend of mine, she came in, she said, you should put bacon on the cheesecake. My boyfriend would eat bacon on anything. So I took it to the lab, kind of played with it a little bit, and it's been my top seller ever since.
You got a lab?
Well,
like a mad scientist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The kitchen is my lab.
What is like do you ever do something and like that is the worst tasting thing? I'm never doing this again.
Never ever.
So everything has been pretty good.
Everything has been great.
Could you put anything on cheesecake?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean peanuts, chocolate.
Potato. You have a potato chip on this one?
Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Look at that little potato chip.
Oh, it is.
Chocolate. You can mix the salt and the sweet.
Yeah. That's the peanut butter fudge cheesecake with a sea salt potato chip.
Awesome.
Pretty specific.
Yeah, exactly.
Why'd you get into? You ruined it all. You ruined it all.
Good chip.
Yeah.
Why did you get into cheesecake? Why cheesecake?
Actually, so I had a bakery before, and I did a lot of decorated stuff, a lot of wedding cakes, birthday cakes, and things like that. But I learned pretty quickly that I needed an everyday item, and so I started making cheesecake. It was suggested by my mother, as a matter of fact. Yeah, so I started making cheesecake, and started with the two or three different flavors, and customers will suggest flavors from time to time. And before you know it, I had 10, 20, 30, and now over 40 flavors.
Awesome. Now, our show accountant, Joe, inspired one of your newest flavors, right?
Yes, that's the winter ginger cheesecake.
The winter ginger cheesecake.
The winter ginger cheesecake. Yeah, he had an idea for a gingerbread flavored cheesecake.
Nice.
So I kind of played with that, added some orange flavor, a little mint, added some ginger, and he came in to try it out. And he even named that cheesecake for us.
I love that you take recommendations from your customers. That's so cool because it makes them a part of the experience. They're not just buying it; they're you know adding to the flavors a little bit, and they can just throw anything at you like just crazy combinations.
I mean, I take any idea and I'll.
Have you ever made an okra cheesecake?
I have not made an okra cheesecake.
That's my favorite food is okra.
Okra.
We gotta have an okra cheesecake.
Please don't ruin cheesecake.
I think it'll be amazing.
Maybe I'll give it a shot.
You also came up with a flavor just for us, and usually when people do things for us, they add a pickle to it because of Kellie Pickler. Please tell me this doesn't involve a pickler.
Does not,
okay,
does not involve a pickle, just a potato chip.
You ate the inspiration.
You can have my chip.
Give me your chip. Switch. This is ours. This is
that
ours.
Is yours,
right here.
yeah.
Thank you for doing this. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Definitely.
What's the proper way?
This is the peanut butter fudge cheesecake with
peanut butter fudge cheesecake.
Do you put it on the chip like
Yeah,
salsa?
yeah,
Look
exactly.
at that. See,
I
like
ate
that.
yours.
You eat it like dip, like hummus. That's not good at all.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. That's amazing.
Oh my God. It's awesome. I love it.
Your favorite food is peanut butter.
I love peanut butter. I put it on everything.
So, I know.
You gotta try the
really
strawberries.
good.
You should try the
awesome.
strawberries, the cheesecake-filled strawberries.
Right here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Or this? Sorry, I'm just diving on in everything.
I'm just gonna pop it. Pop and lock.
Pop? Yeah, great popping and locking.
I got so excited. Try that again. Luckily we have many to choose from. You're gonna have to host the show now. That's really good.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I know, it's like layers.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
It's really good, right?
That is amazing, yes. I love strawberries. And chocolate.
Just having a moment right now, Kellie.
How can I get this?
Well,
and other people as well, but more importantly, how do I get this?
So we have a place in East Nashville, the Cake Project. You can also find us online, thecakeproject.com. We even ship these across country.
Oh, you do?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
I'm eating other things. This is fine, right?
Yeah,
this is the
go
banana
ahead.
pudding.
That's the banana pudding. That is by far my favorite.
And what is this one?
That one's the
That's
strawberry.
the strawberry.
Holy, that's amazing.
Our audience is like, we're starving too.
I know.
We always eat in front of everyone.
I'm sorry we're eating in front of you. Well, the good news is these jars are delicious, and guess what, audience?
gosh.
Everybody in their audience is going home with their own cheesecake jar.
Really, really good.
That's insane.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back up. That is so
nuts.
good. Holy heavens. That's good.
That is it for this hour.
A big thank you to all of our guests and all of you watching.
Remember, you can get deets on anything you've seen today at picklerandben.com. That's in the prompter. I would never say the word deets. And follow us on our socials, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Deets.
From our home to yours, y'all have a lovely day.
Word.
Guests of Pickler and Ben stay at the beautiful and iconic Gaylord Opryland Resort right here in Nashville.